Hello, hello. Through number 11, Logical Excess. Man, oh man, we've had a lot of things happen. It's been almost hurricane come through and just tear everything up. And a weekend there where I was visiting family. So, yeah, I know. It's October's already started. Really, I should be playing some games that are more appropriately themed for Halloween. But I really want to finish Dark Souls 3, and it looks like at this rate I'm not gonna finish it anytime soon. But we'll see. Heck, I'm trying to remember exactly where I left off in this game. Yeah, it's October 8th, about 8:30 on October 8th. This hurricane was just tearing up the coast. We had some friends and family stop in. They needed a place to hide from the storm. So they spent some time here this weekend, and I'm just now getting some time to actually catch up on the Dark Souls. Dark Souls. And just bear with me here as I scan my inventory and try to collect my thoughts as to where we last left off. I know the last boss that I beat was the Crystal Sage. And if I recall, there's like a poison swamp area right after the Crystal Sage. And it seems like there was an alternate area that I could go to as well. Actually, yeah. It's starting to come back to me now. Jeez, the word's like right on the tip of my tongue. Cathedral. The Cathedral of the Deep.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
I don't even know if there's anything really worth buying here.
Ashen One, be sure.
One thing that I did want to do is I wanted to check out to see what sort of poison resist gear that I had on this character. Because I'm going to need it regardless. Like, I know I've been wearing this bandit gear since the beginning of the game, but I'm definitely going to need something with a high poison resist to get to that freaking swamp. And that may involve a ring. Usually there's poison resist rings in games like this, but you know, I don't know if I have one. And I don't know if...
Ah, how may I be?
She sells one.
Ashen One.
And I don't think this guy sells one either.
Ah, 'tis good what needs. Prithee, be careful. I don't want...
We'll check old Grey Rat over here, see if he actually has a ring.
Oh, hello, you handed one.
Nope.
Goodbye.
Alright. Pit of Hollows. Pit of Hollows. Okay, that's where fought the Tainted Oak. Grove Sacrifices, the Halfway Fortress, the Crucifixion Woods. Yep. Crucifixion Woods, I think that's where... That's close to where this poison swamp is, but I don't know if I'm going to bother going there right now. Farron Keep. I think that's it. Farron Keep. Cathedral of the Deep. Farron Keep. Yeah, we're not going to do Farron Keep. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Let's take a second here to see if I got any... So that's better poison resist. 26 poison resist. $59, the Brigand Armor. Holy crap, the Conjurator Robe. Worker Garb. Really high poison resist. Worker Trousers. Brigand Trousers. We're actually going to change gear. Looks like the Worker Trousers, just looking at pure poison resist, the Worker Trousers are better. However, I think the Brigand Trousers are probably, with the Brigand set, not just trousers, probably has better, a balance between poison resist and physical resistance. A little heavier. Actually, the Brigand Armor is lighter. Brigand Armor is lighter than the Deserter's Armor. Alright, we're going to head to Farron Keep. We're going to see what this will turn out to be. See if we get rolled here or not. And the other thing I should have purchased was some moss. I really should have purchased some poison moss. Clumps of moss. I don't even know who the hell... I don't know who the hell sells them, though. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to the wolf's blood. running out of stamina here. Alright, let's see what item we have here. A ragged mask. Let's check that out. Where is this ragged mask? Rag that covers the wearer's mouth, likely a makeshift item that helped reduce intake of various poisonous and noxious fumes. Maybe it's not. It's not really that much better for poison resist. I don't think it's better at all than the Brigand Hood. What are these? Okay. Keep moving. There we go, purple moss clone. We're gonna sprint over here to this little island with a fire on it. Fire island. Alright, I'm gonna grab this soul, and then run right back. Okay, I'm gonna run to this elevated platform. Sounds like these slugs are all around on both sides, but it looks like... Wait, what? Are they under this? Yeah, they are. They're all over here. I'm gonna run back here to the second fire island. grab this item here. Estus shard. I'm glad I grabbed that. Go up there, or I can island hop and try to grab up as many items as possible. I'm gonna go with the island hop. Prism stone. Yeah. Those could definitely be useful here to kind of keep track of which island you've been to. You know what? Let me change my item loadout. That's okay, that's okay. Fire bombs. Pine resin. I'm gonna put the prism stones here. No, we'll put the... What? Oh, I'll put the yeah, we'll keep the prism stones here. And we'll put one here. Put one right here where we found it. The marker. Jeez. Poison, too much poison, too much poison, too much poison. There we go. You know what? Let me go up here to this. Or not. Turn right back. I don't think there's any safe havens out there. I think this is once you get out there with the poison, you can't cut it off by getting on land out here. It's kind of crappy. I'm gonna make a break for it. Stone Parma. It's a shield. A round stone shield once carried by an old knight who turned to stone himself. It has powerful defensive properties for its size, but it is extremely heavy. Okay. And we can break for this one and run back. Rotten pine resin. Now, I suspect that applies poison to your main hand weapon. Second Fire Island. Fire Island. Here's where we enter the swamp. Drop an item here. And make a break for it. Alright. This is very different. Yeah. Very different. Very different than the other swamp terrain. That was more like Blight Town from the first Dark Souls. But I picked up iron skin. Or iron something. Where the heck is it? Iron flesh. Boosts. It's a spell. Pyromancy spell. Boost absorption resistances, but increase weight. Pyromancy that internalizes flame. Iron flesh boosts damage absorption and resistance, but significantly increases weight. Not advisable for walking in marshlands, perhaps resulting in its obsolescence in the Great Swamp. I guess that's a big hint as to not use it here. Speaking of which, I should have some pyromancy gear. I wonder if that's better. Well, yeah, that does have a slightly higher poison resist. Conjurator is the gear that I'm looking for. Conjurator hood. It's really not that much different, though. I don't think it's enough to where it's going to make a noticeable difference. After I get poisoned. See, there's an item out there, but I probably won't be able to reach it right now because, as you can see, probably about 15 feet away from my character, that's whenever the swamp gets boggier, and therefore you slow down and you take more poison damage over time. So I guess I'll take my chances with this thing comes up here. What in the world? Actually, they're not all that tough. But they hit hard. Rotten pine. Okay, I've got to get back in the... I'm definitely rusty with the gameplay and the combat mechanics. Extinguish 3 flames and open the door to Wolf's Blood. I have a flame here. Well, we have a flame here. I think this is what they're talking about. Interesting. I really dig the cutscenes in the Dark Souls. They show you just enough to keep the game interesting without revealing too much. It's like a perfect balance of keeping your attention while the game is mostly not revealing much of anything in detail to you. Usually people don't have patience for that kind of stuff. To get that balance. And I just got an Estus flask. Okay, did that just go in circles? Yes, it did. Let me backtrack a little bit and check out the other branch here. A lot of rotten pine resin. What are these things? Goatmen? They look like goats, kind of. Okay. We're gonna put out that flame, so I guess we'll go to the next one. I guess that's the next one. gonna leave a prism stone here because I don't know where I am in relation to where I've been right now. I have a feeling that I circled around and that maybe where I entered should be straight across from where I'm facing. So let me run to the nearest and hop to this island over here. Backstab this guy. Successful. I'm gonna grab this item and run back. Okay, nice shot. And I just saw something. And there it is, under that bridge. And it looks like one of those goats. And there's an item up there. Can I make it? It's risky. Drinking acid. There's another one. See if I can actually... I don't know if I can make it, man. I'm thinking about running out there and trying to get to that elevated platform that leads up to there. But this is now or never. And I made it. I'll tell you what, man. Things started to slow down there. Guts ahead. Great sword. Take a look at this item description. This ultra greatsword with its thick blade is one of the heaviest of its kind. Highly destructive, if intolerably heavy. There would appear to be some credence to the rumors that this sword tested the true limits of human strength. There's another one here somewhere, but there he is. Sounds like they're actually eating the poison out of the swamp. It looks like there's an island right here between the trees that I might struggle to make it through. Yeah. Okay. Purple moss clump. I definitely needed some of that. But I think I know relatively where I am. I'm thinking the entrance is like over here, where I first came into this zone. What in the world is that? Crap. I don't know if I can make that out there, man. I really don't. Because for one thing, if I get bogged down in that poison, I'm not going to cover the ground fast enough for the poison not to catch up. So, instead. This is very reminiscent of Blighttown, but it's not really as bad. Because I think the entire swamp in Blighttown not only poison you, but it physically slowed down your movement, which is just double annoying. Titanite shards. There's probably an item back around here. Designers will probably hide an item. Yeah. You can see it from here. But it looks like I'd have to tango with those two giant moss creatures. Heck, I don't know. I don't know what they are. But I don't even like messing with these small creatures. Moss clump. This is the second fire. Put a marker here. Looks like there's a bonfire that way. Okay. So obviously you can get around here. I mean, how else? Okay. No item ahead. Huh? It's a fire. It is. You know, I didn't even think to check. The last place where I extinguished the flame, there was a lot of these here, and I think they were blocking a path. I didn't even think to check to see if I could destroy them. Alright, let's see how this guy died here. Jeez. Yeah, there's another one below. Well, he'll just have to wait. I'm definitely going to have to come back here at some later point in the playthrough to pick up a lot of these items that I'm skipping, just because I can't really traverse the swamp that reliably right now. And I guess I need to quit messing around. Go ahead and grab this bonfire. This looks like it leads to the last torch. Or the last flame to douse. Or maybe not. No, this is the friggin' entrance. This is the actual entrance that... This is the entrance that's going to open up once I douse all 3 flames. So where is the 3rd torch? Over here? Try to get... There we go. Came this side. Hella mixed up there when I was spinning around. More slugs. Put a marker down here. That's a long ladder. bonfire right there. Oh god. Wolf's blood, swordgrass. What in the world is that? Try, do it. Let there be soup. Sunlight talisman. Praise the sun. Sunlight talisman. And wolf's blood swordgrass. A leaf signifying a duty fulfilled by the watchdogs of Farron, who stand beside the old wolf to ensure the serenity of those at rest, depicts a swordgrass leaf stained with dried blood. Long ago, the swordgrass leaf quietly identified members of the Undead Legion. In the rotted forest rest the spirits of warriors past. Their acceptance and gratitude toward their guardians is expressed eloquently by the humble leaf. And I got a talisman. Sunlight Talisman. The Knight of Sunlight's personal talisman for casting miracles of the gods. The talisman bears the knight's own holy illustration, an emblem of his unwavering faith. The use of the talisman's skill fills the user with similar steadfastness. And let's mark this, because I'm getting lost. Starting to get lost here. Put a prism stone down. And there are the giant moss creatures that I don't really want to fight right now. Kind of want to go up that ladder. Although, I think that may be where the last torch is. You see that fire up in the sky there? Alright. Let's see what's up on this ladder. Not the other gallery. This is a really long ladder. Really long. Always prepared. Wow. Swamp looks totally different from up here. Yeah, there it is. That's it. But this deserves a message here. Looking for gorgeous view. That was... not a body part. There we go. I can go inside, or I can climb up higher. Let's check out the inside. There is a bonfire here. There's a freaking wolf here. It hasn't aggroed yet. Okay. What is the benefit of joining this covenant? Watchdogs of Farron. Watchdogs of Farron, ancient medallion depicting the crest of a wolf, symbolizes the pact with the old wolf of Farron, equipped to pledge oneself to the Watchdogs of Farron. The Watchdogs ensure that the warriors sleep in serenity by taking the form of loyal spirits and hunting down those who would trespass the woods of Farron. Summoning takes place automatically while this is equipped. Okay. So, I guess as long as I'm in that covenant and people are in the woods of Farron, I'll just be randomly summoned to fight them. And there's a lizard, crystal lizard somewhere. There's a pressure plate here. And there's a corpse up there, hanging out that alcove. And there was a stairs over here going up, so maybe those stairs don't actually take me up, they take me to this alcove up here, where I can get the item off the corpse. Maybe they don't. Maybe this is a hidden path. That would make sense. And I'm gonna kill this thing. Okay. Let's try this illusionary wall. Good message, bro. Good message. Dream Chaser's Ashes. Interesting. Dream Chaser's Ashes. What do we have here? There we are. Umbral Ash of one who dreamt of joining the Undead Legion. With this, the Shrine Handmaid will prepare new items. In the end, the Dream Chasers who wandered aimlessly in the rotted forest found a sense of fulfillment. Oh. So it just kind of circled around. Well, that was nice to know. It means I can go deeper into this citadel. And that doesn't operate. At least I can't interact with it. I know these guys at FromSoft are like playing around with elevator shafts. This game, this is just amazing looking, seriously. This deserves a praise of the sun. Uh-oh. Crap. Yeah. Let's see what we have over here. Is that a freaking dragon? Yeah, I hope it's a dragon's corpse. Because I'm not ready for this. And it is. Thank God it's a dragon's corpse. Lightning spear. Oh crap, I know where I am, dude. Oh, dude. I remember that area. That's where all the guys were. Oh, I can't remember his name, but that's where I found Yoel. I think he was the last surviving member of that entourage of hunchback dudes. So I'm on the other side. Sweet. Lightning Spear. Miracle allegedly used by warriors of sunlight hurls a lightning spear. The spears inflict lightning damage, provided an effective counter to magic or fire, especially powerful against the metal armor and dragons. Dragon Crest Shield. A knight's shield engraved with a crest depicting a dragon. One of the enchanted blue shields, the Dragon Crest Shield, greatly reduces fire damage. There's another one. I wonder if I can get up there. That was a miss backstab. Jeez, man. I have a feeling this thing is going to rock the crap out of me. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and double back. I've acquired... I don't know how many stat points I can get, but for sure I can improve my Estus Flask and expand what the vendor can sell me, because I've acquired some items that allow that. And we're at the 1 hour and 7 minute mark. I want to try to keep these around 1 hour and 30. So, yeah. So we're going back to Firelink Shrine.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Only 1 point. I might not bother, really.
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames go.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of...
Let me give her the Umbral Ash.
Ashen One, what woeful umbral ash is this? This barren dust, stuff of a fool, won't yield aught.
What?
Where didst thou happen upon the stuff? Tell me for the sport.
What does this mean?
Oh yes, I see. Clinging to lofty dreams in this dying world, more's the pity. It must come from one most foolish indeed. Wouldst thou not agree? Ashen One, bring me up with ash. Is it not a...
Did she expand her selection? His leather gear's pretty good, I think. Poison resist at least, the chest piece. Sage's big hat. Exile. Enormous hat that completely obscures the face belong to twin gurus known as the Crystal Sages. The pair are said to be successors to the great Sage Logan, and this big hat is a symbol of their pedigree. Big Hat Logan.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Ah, well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
We're going to reinforce Estus Flask. We're also going to reinforce a weapon. And bandit's knife.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Okay, yeah. I knew I had something else to do with the Estus Flask here. Let's burn this bone ash. Let's do it. There we go. 7 Estus uses and Estus Flask +2.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
Does he have anything? Pyromancer trousers.
If you seek pyromancy tomes, take this sage advice. The lands of the lords converge upon Lothric. The home of pyromancy's drifts comparatively close as well. At least, that is what pyromancers of the Great Swamp believe. The place is called Izalith. Oh, how I wish to behold a primal pyromancy. Well, These are old tales. No one knows where the truth begins or ends. Do not be gone for long.
Back again, I see. I suppose this means you're after sorceries.
I don't think I've actually found the items that he's been requesting.
I don't mean to seem overbearing, but have you forgotten in exchange for my sorcery in the form of scroll?
And I haven't found anything, man. Sorry, I mean, that's honest. I haven't found anything yet. Seems there's another NPC. Yeah, here she is. The blind cleric.
Oh, Champion of Ash. Welcome back. Do you wish to hear a tale? You know, in my home of I would be pleased to share that, although to be honest, but if I had a divine... Oh, terribly sorry. Have a pleasant journey, champion.
Oh, and in one piece.
Okay, he's got blood rune, lightning rune. I want poison moss clumps, brother. Purple.
You can keep the ring as... Goodbye. Oh, Arthur. As I have said, I was once, alas, the magic, but I can't. Perhaps I believe that we pilgrims, that those brand. Be safe, chap.
I think that's it. As far as the NPCs are... No, there's one more NPC up here. He's the guy who's been encouraging me to PvP with people.
Now invade and pillage all you like.
Yeah.
And if you grow weary of your duty, you too may become a finger. Come on, give yourself to Rosaria of the Cathedral of the Deep.
Rosaria. Now... Holy King Lothric. I'm thinking one of these is Rosaria. One of these thrones. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. Maybe that's the one.
Welcome home. Speak thine. Very well.
Guess I should throw a
Then touch
point
the
in.
pig no.
I do need more stamina, but I think I'm actually carrying around some heavier equipment too. Bump my equipment load up a little bit.
Ashen One. To solve I will Ashen One.
I don't know now, man. Like, should I go to the Cathedral of the Deep? Farron Keep. Gonna go to Farron Keep. I don't think any of my markers or prism stones are still up. I think they're gone. Let me teleport to one of the bonfires. At the keep ruins. Grab this item, run back. Well, I thought I... Nameless Knight. Nameless Knight. That was close. nameless knight here. Trap. No, you're not. Well, at least I know where the last flame is. She wasn't here before.
Hello again. I have since heard a great deal about you. For one, that you are most gentle of heart. I, too, am bound by duty, but can offer you my sign. I hear that cordial intrusion lays the path to embers. If I can be of help, by all means, do call upon me. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Dark Moon Loyalty.
If you should require assistance, blessing of the moon upon you.
Do I have her sign? I don't think I do.
If you should require a blessing of the moon upon you.
I guess. It's a gesture. It's Dark Moon Loyalty.
If you should require a blessing of the...
Use my sign. Does she give me a different summon sign? Different co-op summon sign? I don't know.
Gaining admission to the League. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flame. Even accursed undead.
Oh, wait a second. He said something about Wolfsblood.
Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the Wolfblood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
Okay, well, near an hour and a half. We're gonna call it here. We didn't kill any bosses, but we got a lot of exploration done here. And I think I might be overextending myself, man, because this swamp and some of these creatures are literally were about to kill me in like 2 hits. So I actually may go to the Cathedral of the Deep on the next playthrough. night.